Hey everyone, RobJ here. Welcome back to the Nova, and welcome to an indie game highlight of the teaser trailer for UnderRaid. Now, UnderRaid is a 1 vs 1 tactical turn-based dungeon raid, where you could be the courageous heroes or be the dungeon minions and defend your home and your treasures. The game is being developed by Dynamic Deadlines. Now, I'm showing you the trailer today because I love the concept behind this game. I love the fact that you can choose between a handful of heroes or be the big, dungeon boss and be like, get out of my home. This is my treasure. This is my loot. You will not have it. And have your infantry too. But the game also brings some, unique little mechanics, like there's no grid. So you're really gonna have to know your paths to understand, like what ranges, your spells, and like how to attack somebody. I like the fact there's no grid. It leaves a lot of mystery, a lot of like strategy behind it. There is a time limit on your turns, so you're gonna have to be really precise in what you do. And there is physics, and I can't say the word, physics in the game as well. So if you fall off a cliff, you're gonna take damage. And there's elements in the game as well, like if there's water and there's lightning, that water is electrifying, so that's pretty awesome. And I love the art for this game too. If I already mentioned that before, I'm gonna say it again. The art looks awesome in this game. So without further ado, let's check out the trailer. Let's check it out. What? No grid. Just know your lines. UnderRaid. Nice. Wow. What? Ice wall? Okay, so there is some kind of like, measuring system. That's good. Okay, cool. What? I'm in love. This looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, physics. It went up. Oh, big boss. Oh, that'd be so cool to be. Oh my goodness. You get to be him? That's so sick. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and it's on Steam Greenlight. Like, go vote right now. Go vote. It looks insanely good. Like, I'm in love. I love the fact that you can be this big hammer guy and swing, but I'm sure there's more of a selection of different kind of bosses you can be, as well as the minions you can select for the, for defending your dungeon. So there is a matchmaking system in place, as far as I know. So you can, queue up and either be the dungeon raiders or be the dungeon minions. So that's pretty sick, though. I wish I had to see more. I want to see more heroes, more dungeon minions, and more bosses. Like, I'm already hooked, and they gave me so little. That's a trick. Give you little to want a lot. So I understand. I'm sold. And we did see some kind of pathing system. We saw like the little dots there, and there is a measuring system, of like shooting your spells, so you're not completely in the dark. With like, okay, I guess this fire cone is going to go in this direction here. So I'm glad there is some kind of measuring system with the spells and so forth. But I'm just like, the graphics look amazing. I love the art. I'm gonna say that like a million times. I was so in love with it. It looks really good. We didn't get to see though. Like, we saw a couple spells, like the hammer spin there, and we got what else did we see? We saw like the ice wall. The ice wall looked really, really sick. So, and also I could be wrong, but I definitely could see some fog of war though. Like places you'd have to use your units to go walk and discover. Then becomes you're able to see it. I could be wrong though, but if Fog of War is not in the game already, it should be in the game. Because that leaves more strategy towards, going inside the dungeon and moving and just kind of placing units in like little hidden spots. So it's just like, oh look, this bone archer is attacking me from a cliff, and now I would have to go up the cliff to go see him, or now I can see him now because he attacked me. So like, I really hope there's that kind of element of surprise in the game, So like, I really want Fog of War to be in this game because it looks awesome. I'm just wondering, like, in your opinion, if you're queuing up in the matchmaking system, like, what would you rather be? Like the dungeon raiders, or would you want to be like the dungeon boss and the minions? Personally, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of 50-50 on this because like I would love to be a dungeon boss and just like, cream the dungeon raiders. Pick like the best boss. I'm sure there's gonna be like lots of bosses with like strengths and weaknesses. So to each his own. Everyone's kind of a different strategy. But I'm wondering how like the elo is going to work. I'm wondering how like leveling is going to work. Like, are you going to pick a specific, like, does a boss come with already preset minions, or are you going to mix and match, right? So that's what I'm kind of curious too. And same with the raiders as well. Like, I'm really kind of curious, like what kind of raiders are you going to be able to get to choose? Like, can you go healer, range, and bruiser, or can you be like full bruiser? Like I'm hoping there's that kind of element of strategy in the game as well. Like I'm hoping you're not just set with like, you know, you have to have a range, melee, and, you know, healer, because that could get really dull really quickly. So I'm hoping you're gonna be able to, like, you know, it was sick to go into a match being nothing but casters and just seeing how, you know, how well you did. And again, it's like, how do you progress these characters? And that's what I'm really curious about too. So I'm hoping in the future trailers of this game, we got to see some kind of progression of the characters and the minions and the bosses and everything, right? So I just want to see that. And I kind of want to see a little more physics. We got to see a little bit of physics of the little flying guys going up on the cliff, you know? Like, I know that wasn't much, but it was something. So that gives you, like, again, a little taste, you know, a little taste. You want more. You know, Dynamic Deadlines, you guys are awesome for doing that, you know? Just leave a little and everyone wants more. So yeah, like that's what I'm really curious about, is the level progression. How are we going to upgrade our characters? Is there going to be kind of gear we get to equip our characters, right? So, like, you know, for the heroes, are you going to be able to, you know, give them swords, armor? Same with the dungeon bosses too, right? Are you able to give them like different kind of weapons? Or I'm just really curious about all those in general. So levels, loot, progression, and I think that's about it as far as I'm curious about, right? And maybe a couple more spells too I can see, but like so far I'm really impressed. You know, it looks amazing, and if you guys haven't already, go on Steam Greenlight and vote yes for these guys, because this looks phenomenal. Like, they deserve to be on Steam. This game looks amazing. So, and if you guys have any questions or any comments about the game, please comment below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Like, what would you choose? Would you choose the Dungeon Raiders, or would you choose the Dungeon Keepers? And if you guys like what you saw, please like and subscribe. I'm RobJ. Thank you for entering the Nova. Until next time, keep supporting indie games.